Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to say Kalam Yahal Bashim Yahushua Bashim Al Kakwadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do rule and teach well, and honors to the brothers pushing the truth across the four corners with all sincerity. Alright, so, we're just gonna get the video in, hit that button, alright, hit the record button, push these vids out. So, caught this earlier today. U.S. Navy sailor on USS Lincoln says dad was arrested by immigration officials, by Camille Montoya Galvez. So, I think it's two of these guys, if I'm not mistaken. You have this guy, and I think there's another guy, right? But U.S. Navy sailor Joshua Aviles said he learned his father, right? And this is saying Lincoln with all the mental health issues, so so these Edomites, they got no care or concern about that, right? They don't care what you're dealing with, what you're going through, right? They got an agenda, a wicked motive to come after you jakes, and they gonna do it, man. Right? They don't care. Right? So on his ninth month aboard the U.S. Abraham Lincoln, an aircraft carrier has been at the center of reports of mental challenges and subpar conditions faced by service members. I just got called. My dad was taken by ICE. If you know my dad, he's a hardworking, humble man who's willing to help anyone if he can. And let's open the Facebook post this weekend. Alright, so we don't really gotta get into the rest of it, but he's pretty much stopped. Arrested by Border Patrol, right? You see, he has entered the U.S. illegally, and so on and so forth, right? And that's just the way it is, man. Right? Whether it's ICE or, fucking DHS or whatever, or Border Patrol or, Customs and Border Protection or whatever the case is. They catch you without that paperwork, man. They gonna grab your ass up and lock you up, man. Right? And that's the type of shit that's going down, man. Right? That made me think of this. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust an enemy, but like it's iron rusted, so is wickedness, man. Right? Because, you got jakes been in this country illegally for years, man. But now this damn devil Trump, man, Nero is cruel lord, right? Now they gonna, start coming down against Jake. You know what I mean? That's all it is. They say it's for national security or this and that or whatever excuse it is, man. They really just want to come after you, Jakes, man. Right? It's just an excuse to crack down on Jake, because this man is just an example. Of course, you got some Jake that be here just comes to this country to go buck wild and join all type of gangs and do all type of crime and wreak havoc and whatever. But you also got Jake that just be, having their kids and they just be cooling, right? And this devil going after them too, alright? You know what I'm saying? That's why you never trust the enemy, alright? Like it's iron rusted, so it's wickedness. It's assured, bro. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. That should be unto him as those with looking glass, and I shall know his rust, and not altogether been wiped away. Right? So yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Though he humble himself, right? Don't trust your enemy, man. At all costs, at all times, man. Right? And this Jake here thought that joining the military, was gonna help him. It was gonna allow, things to be, cool. But ain't shit sweet, bro. And this devil done showed you that, man. Ain't shit sweet around here. This devil coming after your ass, man. Coming after your people. Right? And where you at? You over here on USS Lincoln, your dad got grabbed up, man. Alright? It's a bad move joining this damn devil military, man. This man don't give a fuck about you, yo. Alright? And it's ultimately a bad move because, hey, man, we about to see the Valley of Jehoshaphat, right? Joel 3 come to pass, man. All these nations going out to the Middle East to fight. And that war, that battle is going to turn nuclear, man. And that's a bad place to be. You have Yahushua crack the clouds. That's gonna be it for all the armies, man. Alright, so you're gonna be in the military. You're gonna be there fighting against Yahushua. You're gonna get burnt up, man. You're gonna get turned to stubble. And hey, good riddance. Cause we've been out here week in and week out, and we warned y'all, don't join the military. Y'all did it anyway. So that's your ass, man. This book of Job, Isaiah 30 and 9. Alright, that this is rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Yeah, man, that's how people are. They're rebellious. Right? We go out week in and week out teaching our people not to join the military. You know what I mean? They do it anyway, man. Alright, and there's nothing to get emotional over because I see it 6, 9, and 10, man. They did that shit on you know, they think that shit is sweet, man. The Lord put that spirit on them. I think that shit is fucking peaceable and just jolly out here, man. This is fucking battle, bro. You know what I mean? This ain't no happy go lucky stuff, man. This is some hardcore stuff, man. This devil don't care about us. He put us in these wars, put us in his military, send us out to fight and die. And meanwhile, where's this devil and his kids? These are what the elites and their kids. They're not sending their kids out to go fight no war. Alright? You go out there and you fight, you really just upholding the least assets, really. You're not really saving nobody. You're just upholding the least assets. That's all you're doing. Right? That's what that dude General Smedley Butler said, man. Right? War is a racket, man. It's all about money. It's not about saving nobody. This is a wicked ass empire anyway. They don't save shit. All they do is spread their Americanization all across the world, man. You know what I mean? Spread all type of alphabet shit. Magically, nations that never dealt with the alphabet shit, their whole history, magically just start dealing with that shit and allowing same-sex marriages when they make deals with Babylon, nigga. So yeah, man. And we earlier on, man, going down to Egypt to help, man. Won't tell them to go to Egypt to help, man. Alright, trust in this place. Alright, joining the military. And that's a bad move, man. Real bad move, especially in these times. Like I explained earlier, we're moving into World War III and we're moving into Jacob's trouble, man. Alright? For say to see it, see not, the prophets prophesy not to right things, speaking to smooth things, prophesy deceits. Yeah, that's what the people want to hear, man. They want to hear smooth things. They don't want to hear the truth, man. The truth is rough, man. Alright, that's just the way it is. Because we're moving into rough times, man. Right? That's just the prophecies, which are going to come to pass. Jacob's trouble, being in full swing, blackouts, famines, ultimately leading up to, MOTB being made mandatory, our temptation, World War III, man. Nuclear destruction of America, missiles in other parts of the world as well, such as Israel. Alright, so we gotta wait and see, man. Alright? But that's what's coming down the pipeline. You join the military in that time, you're gonna be fighting against the Yahushua, man. Or you might be, trying to fight against the angels, man. You know what I'm saying? Fight against the chariots, like it says in Revelation 12th chapter. You get jacked up, yo. Them chariots are beyond any sort of weaponry the U.S. Army got, man. No matter whatever shit they got, man. Remember, the Lord, controls the minds of the kings, right? He both the smith, both the coals and the smith. He created the waste to destroy, pretty much. That one. That scripture, Isaiah 54:16, man. Right? So Lord created these nuclear missiles and all these weapons. All these weapons come from the Lord, man. Right? And they're on a completely, way lower level than the weaponry of the chariots, man. That can go invisible, that can defy the laws of physics and gravity. You know what I mean? That shoot lasers, just burn, just reduce just masses to atoms, bro. It's just nothing. Okay? Like it says in just the 13th chapter, Yahushua, just the fire that came out of his mouth, out of the chariot, just turned all those armies into dust, man. Armies. That's a lot of soldiers, equipment, just gone, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the type of stuff that's gonna come down. So Lord, when you edified, let there be that. And say shalom.